Hello, it is Thursday, and this is Bad Blood. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, excellent.
Good. How are you?
Real
Good. Hold
good.
on, I added Joker, but then took him back out. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right.
Hey.
There he
How you doing,
is.
Joker?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good. So
He's the
tonight we are
imposter.
talking all about the bonus events at Bad Blood. So we're going to be talking about the Night Ops, which we're calling Dark Blood, and Dead Blood, which is the zombie game. And we have special guests who are going to be helping with Dark Blood. Demon Core Games. How you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for having us.
You took the helmet off. No fun. Anyway, all right. You can't
It's
hear
getting
us.
him hat hair. That's why.
All right, let's go around the room. Nesbitt, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're here.
Thank you.
All right. Anya and Matt, how's everything going on with you guys?
Living the dream, dude. Can't complain.
Doing
Good.
great.
Mark, Thomas.
Doing good. We've had a little
Lovely.
bit of hot weather here, but cooled back off.
Now, what did you hit?
90s.
Yeah, we hit 95 here in the city yesterday, and then it rained and we're down to the 60s.
Yeah,
We just cracked 100 on the mountain just this week.
No.
Yeah, we were 97 in Albany.
Was
97?
no bueno.
97 the other day. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
miserable.
no fun.
Yeah.
Hey, well, how you
the sun
doing?
was beating down on that mountain.
Fantastic as always.
Good. Joker, can you hear us?
I can hear you just fine.
How you
Can hear
doing?
me? I'm doing fantastic. Another day at the prison.
How's your weather over there?
Cold, wet.
Cold and
It
wet?
was hot. It was hot enough for me to order a freaking air conditioner for this place, and then the very next day the temperature dropped like 40 degrees.
Isn't that the
Don't
world?
hurt it.
Temperamental
Okay.
weather. Can't win in Northeast, man. You really can't.
Yeah. All right. So, bonus games. So I figure the best way to really talk about how we do bonus games is if we actually go in chronological order, because I think that's actually an important part. So we're going to start. Let me bring up the timeline. Friday starts with early chrono, and that would lead up to Dark Blood. So we're going to open up chrono at 4 p.m. and we're going to close down between 7 and 7:30, depending on who's left, right? Because we had that problem last year.
Yep. Staffing is a big thing for that, guys. Remember, we are volunteering for that. We have a lot of guys that are going to want to play in the game too with you. So just be patient with everybody. We'll still probably try to keep a couple over there to pitter it out as some of the other guys start to leave, but we'll still be rolling.
Right, and that leads into the point where chrono volunteers, because remember, everybody here is a volunteer. Chrono volunteers are also going to want to play. So the briefing actually starts at 7. So even though chrono is going to run till about 7:30, if there's people in line, we're going to start the briefing for the night game at 7. So if you are going to play in the night game, make sure you chrono early and be ready for it, because once we get on the field, we let people on the field at about 7:15. That's it, because we can only control so much. We're going to have only a couple refs out there. We're going to have the players. We can't be doing all these different
million things at
activities
once.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
once we shut down chrono and we send people out to the field, that's it for the night. You're not going to get on the field, and we're not going to be doing any more chrono after that. So, and then Dark Blood itself, we're going to start at 7:30. That's going to run till 10 o'clock sharp. We will be ending at 10 o'clock, no matter what the status of the game is. And then some of us will be doing a sweep of the field to make sure everybody is off no later than 10:30. So index is a hard 10 o'clock on the dot. And that's the basic timeline for Dark Blood. You guys think that would work? Because I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Does every year.
Yeah. So FPS limit for all right. So before we start answering questions about the actual game, I will be putting out the rule set probably tomorrow morning when I get to work. So we'll answer whatever questions we can, but the actual rules will go out tomorrow morning. FPS is going to be standard chrono for Bad Blood, so 1.55 joules for anything that can do semi full auto. Oh, you got to go? All right. Good luck. Let him log up. So 1.55 joules for anything AEG, HPA, gas, stuff like that. 2.8 for sniper rifles, but considering that this is going to be a low light, no light game, I kind of don't recommend sniper rifles, but because we're not using the whole field, we're only using a portion of the field. So there's a real big need for reach out and touch people. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. AWOL, is that going to work for you?
Yeah.
Because you got the, you got the lever. So I want to make sure that works for you. Let's assume you're even going to play.
No, I'll probably be that guy that's 7:30, still sitting in chrono, trying to push everybody through. So
yeah, that works. That works for me. So yeah, that's basically it. I can show the map. This is what we're going to be using for the game. The hard boundaries. We're not going to be going past for those of you who've been to EMR, we're not going to be going past the rock walls on either side of the center of the field. And the respawns are here at the two corners between Sipman Town and the wood line. So, but you'll see how it all works out. We're going to have all kinds of really fun stuff out there, courtesy of Demon Core Games. So,
sometimes having a smaller play area is, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I was going to say sometimes having a smaller play area is more fun too.
Oh yeah, because it's not going to be a huge amount of people, so it's not like going to be the main event game where we got all X hundreds of people out there. That'd be great, but that would be crazy. So yeah, why don't you show off some of your funsies that people can be looking for?
So Matt, do you want to talk about what we're about to show here?
So we have a Raspberry Pi in a big box that's set up as a terminal. We use it for a lot of different game modes, and then we have a handful of ammo cans that are set up for different game modes as well. They've got lighting. Some of them have sound, and they're all connected wirelessly, so that they can communicate with each other, and the computer allow us to score and monitor the status of the game and all of that. So. Yeah,
it's pretty.
So cool.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Yes, I've actually tailored the objectives of the game to work around the electronics, which is kind of cool. So I do have these graphics, so we can show them real fast, and we can start answering questions. So this is the basic operation timeline and the very specific rules, because we got to be careful of low light and no light stuff. So, like I said, 7 o'clock, we're going to brief, send people out at 7:15. We'll start at 7:30 and end at 10, hard 10, like I said. And obviously AO sweep by 10:30. Everyone's got to be off the field. That's an EMR rule and a safety rule. So there's no, I'm just going to hang out and shoot at the trees. No, you're not. You'd be surprised. And yeah, so no grenades, no pyro or even thunder bees, because people aren't going to see it coming. And last thing everybody needs is a grenade blowing up, at their feet. Right, Joker? No, he didn't. I don't even remembers. Oh no,
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, he froze. So yeah, we're gonna do semi only because again, it's low light. It's gonna be close quarters, so no lighting people up, anything like that. Night vision, if you have it, you can use it. There's no restrictions. It's not required. There will be a 5-minute bleed out time for any hits. Respawn at your. Actually, let me clarify that. It's not really a bleed out time. It's you get hit, go back to your respawn point, and wait 5 minutes. If you're going to use a flashlight, any flashlight is fine. I'd prefer it if you had a red filter for those of us who like to use natural night vision, because white light will just blow away natural night vision. But so all you got, Don't be that guy strobing people, though. I hate that guy. That's just me.
So out of curiosity, is there a dead light policy, and how does that conflict with the red light filter for flashlights, if there is?
I don't have one because it's not like I can provide deadlights.
Right.
So if you have one, it's highly recommended. But if you actually look at the timeline for when sundown is and when moon up is, I think sundown is like for New Milford on that Friday is like 8:30 at night. So we'll already be an hour into the game before we even start to lose sunlight. So
Sweet.
People are going to have their bearings, I feel, by the time it's pitch black. Plus that also kind of adds to the excitement of it. And your boxes are going to be glowing. So people are at least going to have, points that they can kind of focus on, which I think is always nice. Did we lose Mark Thomas too, or are you just not moving? Okay.
It's funny. His head's moving, but that beard is not shifting at all.
It never does.
Do y'all notice that? Look at
that beard has its own inertia, dude.
I love it. Oh,
I almost had a 5-alarm emergency with this beard this evening.
Oh no.
Cooking some pierogies and kibasi on the stove, and I leaned over too far and it singed. I could smell it.
Oh no.
I've gotten like my hands and stuff on the stove, but obviously I've never done the full beard thing. Just looking and joking, they're frozen. That's funny. I love it.
Keep a blank screen for me now.
I'm not frozen. I'm trying to get the stupid camera to work.
All right.
Stop yelling at us.
Out the damn power.
Yeah. All right. So that's the timeline and the special rules. These are the mission objectives for the game. Again, this will all be released tomorrow for you to print out and study it and all that good stuff. So while Bad Blood itself isn't a milsim game, we all know that. We try to, introduce a little bit of more of, tactical funsies to the night game because, it's a little more difficult. People have fun with it. So anyone who's familiar with older NYC Airsoft games, especially one called Tantalum Contract we used to do, was a full milsim game. We had all kinds of different point-based objectives and stuff. So I'm taking some of those and incorporated them into this, which is always fun. So guarding Matt and Anya's purple boxes are going to be what I'm calling quadrant bosses. They'll be supplemented by, their own crew of troops who are trying to keep you away and, all kinds of great stuff. So the first mission, well, any of these missions are in any order. That's fine. The mission is to capture one of these hostage, these quadrant bosses, hold him hostage while his troops try and free him. Don't be aggressive. Just kind of, he can't move, make sure somebody's holding him at all times kind of thing, something like that. And, really like I said, it's just for fun, hold him for as long as you can. The disarmament, that one's my favorite. If you can sneak up on a rival commander and touch him or her on the shoulder, they are disarmed for the rest of the event. Not Bad Blood, just Dark Blood. So they can still command their troops and all that kind of fun stuff, but they can't shoot anybody back. So it's kind of, keep your commanders safe kind of thing. Espionage was always a fun one. So the idea is to creep as close as you can to the rival faction's respawn area without getting into like a safety thing. Like don't, walk up on them kind of thing, and video them in their bleed out time, basically planning wars and, planning war crimes and stuff like that. So get a video on your phone or whatever, show it to one of the on-field refs, and, you get a point for that. And the last one, which involves the computer system from Demon Core, is by defeating the quadrant bosses, you will get a code. I think it's a 10-digit code. And those 10-digit codes need to be entered in a specific order into the computer system to trigger the shutdown of this launch of an ICBM, which is going to then spread the Ebola virus and start Bad Blood. Right. So that's kind of how it all ties in together. That mission is actually designed to be run jointly by the warring factions against the quadrant bosses. So you're gonna have to work together to complete that final mission of the night. So pretty simple, but fun. It should definitely last the 2.5 hours. So, and for every mission that you complete, you will get a gold coin for completing that mission. And whoever has the most gold coins at the end of the night, whatever team you play for at Bad Blood will get a special advantage Saturday morning. So it's, it's within your power to give your team on Saturday a fighting advantage. I'm not gonna tell anybody what it is until Saturday morning, but I feel it's worth it. My opinion, my game. So that's really kind of it. Yeah. Any questions
Cool.
on how that's gonna run? Nice.
Not for me.
Cool. Yeah.
No, but we're hella excited for it.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we got a bunch of the tribals have already kind of volunteered to be the quadrant boss crews. But anybody who wants to volunteer for that is more than welcome. But I'd really prefer, I'd like that the faction players who are going to be playing the night game kind of stick with your faction. Camo patterns and stuff doesn't matter. Just kind of know who you play for, and that's worth it for me because it's gonna be dark. Nobody really cares what you're wearing. So
everybody's an enemy.
Exactly. Yeah. If they're not, if they're not on the same line as you, they're the enemy. So
shoot first, apologize later.
it works, right? Like I said, I mean, flashlights are beneficial because it will be dark. A red filter if you've got it, which is preferable, but tracers are great. If you want to run tracers, do it. It's always fun to see little blobs of green going by people, and it's
fireflies from hell.
You can pretend you're playing Star Wars.
Exactly.
Pew, 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 pew.
I mean, I might even if I can find room to pack all my stuff, I might even think of bringing my my M16 with my tracer mags and my tracer unit and just really make the whole place glow just to mess with people. So,
ooh, can I do that too?
Absolutely. Oh,
Gun
yeah.
go Bert.
Semi only. It's gonna be semi only.
What about LMGs?
If you can run semi, sure, go for it.
What if it can't run semi?
Then you can't use it.
Use it.
well, son of a biscuit.
This is a bonus game. This isn't main event, so it's not like you're missing out. It's a bonus for being a player for Bad Blood, and the best deal you're gonna get. Joker, do you want to take it away? The best deal you're gonna get for anything?
The best deal you're gonna get for under $50 when it comes down to raffles. So I mean, hell yeah, Evike comes out for this event and they support it heavily. So if you're getting 3 days of play for $50, yeah, and a big last time was that 25 rifles in the last 25 guns in the last raffle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even the largest one we've had. I think we had one was right after COVID when we restarted back up. I think the raffle lasted an hour and a half or something like that.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah.
It was hot too that day. It was sunny and it was like, oh, is there another one? There's another one. There's another one.
Oh my God. I've never not wanted a gun to get raffled. Can we stop this?
Yeah. And then you got all the kids who want to throw out all the boxes. So, yeah. That's true. Yeah. $50 for 3 days of gaming, the best raffle you're going to find, and extra bonus stuff Saturday night after the game, non-game related. So,
and
all for a good cause.
This is Evike and G&G's anniversary games too.
That's right. Yep.
That's a big one.
Evik's 25th year anniversary and G&G's 40-year anniversary.
So I'm just going to go out on a limb and expect Evike to pull out all the stops on the raffle guns this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait to see what they do at Palooza.
That's in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah,
That yeah. I'll be up there flying up Friday,
Nice.
the 5th.
I can't afford it.
So
I'll
so
be.
that
Don't worry, Nesbit. I'll be streaming it again.
yeah, that's Dark Blood. That's
I'll
the
watch
night up before for Bad Blood. And then Sunday morning is Dead Blood, the long running zombie themed skirmish game that I only first participated in last year. I usually never stuck around on Sunday, so I was really kind of just Joker and Buck's world. You want to give a rundown on Dead Blood?
Yeah, Dead Blood is just what it is, an infected game. So the infected are the zombies. I'll be patient zero again, running around. If you're touched, you become infected. There no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Infected are first are running. If they get hit once, they start to walk. Hit twice, they shamble. Third time, they're down for 30 seconds. And a lot of people are like last year, like, oh, we're gonna be safe. We're gonna be safe. No, we ate every single one of y'all. It took a while, but we got every single one of y'all by going around. So I just loved watching the swarms of dead people or zombies going up and just chanting meat, meat, meat as we were just stomping on everybody. So that one is a pistol and shotgun game, right? Is going to be the same thing this year.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Allowing
1.3
the rifles that one year was a mistake.
Yeah, well, yeah, 1.3 joules max. So it's a low power pistols and shotguns style game. Do you want to clarify the whole 3 shots running, walking? Because remember what happened last year, where you were running at someone and then you got the 3 hits while still kind of running.
Yeah, we
Remember?
don't stop on a dime, folks. Especially not me. I'm like a freight train. If I'm still moving and I touch you and I'm actively stopping, you're still got. You're still infected because it's not a matter of them biting. It's just a simple touch is what's going to cause you to be infected. So infected will. I mean, if we're going full steam, better just keep running, shoot and run.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's silly. Like you said, there's conga lines of guys screaming meat, meat, meat. People have their own, little theme music boombox things going on. It's silly. It's fun. That's kind of the whole point. So
It really takes me back to the days of playing the infected game on Halo with all the boys. It's just anarchy, and I love it.
yeah, exactly. So we do have a question that's non-related, but it's a good one. Yes, there will be food trucks available. The rules state to be responsible for your own food because not everybody likes to leave the field. So it's always good to have snacks or something on you if you don't want to leave the field for an extended period of time to eat. The biggest question we've been getting lately on the Discord is the water stations. Water stations are there, but is everybody frozen or is it just me?
Just
there
you?
we go. Just nobody's moving. The water stations exist to basically keep you alive out there. Don't rely on them as your source of water. There is running water at the field, but always bring what you're going to need with you. So bring your minimum 2 quarts of water on you. If you need to top up canteens or hydration pack, do it at the faucets in the staging area. Don't assume that you can fill up a bladder from an igloo cooler on the field. That's for emergency water, just getting a quick drink, getting out of the sun, stuff like that.
Sorry, my my laptop decided at that point to just restart randomly.
You are a mess.
It's look, today is just one of those days, man. The dog took out the internet with the power. Now my laptop restarts.
It happens.
You're so good with technology.
I don't know how much. I am thinking it's like I don't usually have these issues, but whatever. It's fun. You could also, I think, wasn't the rule in there before, Ian? If somebody gets shot, they also get hit and they go down, and they could turn into infected also if they get shot.
No, because the zombies don't have weapons.
Yes, but
Zombies have to
I think what he's saying is, let's say you and I are running together, and I go, "You're dead weight to me," and I clap you. Do you now become a zombie?
I mean,
So that was in
in the
past
spirit of
games
the
that
game,
if somebody
yeah,
got
you're
shot.
dead, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
I think not last year, but the year before last, that definitely was a thing.
Yeah. So if you get touched by a zombie, clearly you're infected. If you get hit by a player, friendly fire, or Blue Falcon over here, yeah, you're dead,
Hey
and
man, the game
put
was rigged from the start.
put your weapon down and start eating people. It's part of the fun, right?
I have a blast with this every single year. I love running around. I love eating people. I have my
Phrasing.
I I said what I said.
I said what I said.
I'll have my armor on. So yeah, I mean, this is the one thing that I look forward. Like, Bad Blood is great and all, but Dead Blood, that's my jam. I'm like waiting all weekend just to get out there and do that. And I love the trash talking too. And then the reactions, oh shit, it's Joker, as I come right through a window and grab people. And there were some good strategies last time around, of groups that tried to stay out of the way, and then the infected just started to swarm around, and it's like, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
It even got to the point where they were so afraid to engage the zombies that we had to start throwing grenades at them to get them to get into the field to try and survive. So I was like, I mean, but again, it's your game to make it. Have fun with it, and again, don't take it super serious. It's a zombie game. Who takes a zombie game seriously? So, but yeah, and
Professional role players.
yeah, sure, that's fine. I respect that. But like the big thing is, okay, it's got the lower jewel limit, right? So if you don't have a weapon that is suitable, just be a zombie. Just come out there with nothing and chase people around. It's why not?
We
You're
actually had
eventually gonna get tagged anyway. Might as well start out, going at it.
I'm
So
winning it
we
this year.
started with 5 zombies last year, I believe. Me and 4 others. We were like, all right, let's get it going. It was it's one of the things I look forward to every single year. I look forward to Bad Blood every year, but Dead Blood is one of the games I'm like the reality is um I had choices to make this year. I'm with the prison up here. I can't get away for too many games. This is one of the ones I do.
yeah, yeah. That's anything with a primer. That's a hard no. Hard no. It's Airsoft. I mean, I know Airsoft Innovations made those a while back, but yeah, no. If it's not an EG67 or a tagging hand grenade, no, not happening. Too dangerous. So, and it's not even my rule. That's an insurance rule for EMR. Last thing we need to do is get their insurance shut down because we allowed something we shouldn't have. So always err on the side of caution.
I don't think that's necessarily just an EMR insurance thing. I think that's like very common across the board because like most of our fields don't allow them either for the same reason.
I say
It
EMR
depends on the field.
because they're our host. But yeah, that is an airsoft paintball field insurance thing. The fact that we can use pyro at all nowadays is actually pretty nice.
Damn commies.
So
Whoops.
it's when it comes down to that, when it comes down to insurance, it depends on the type of insurance you have, and different carriers, a lot of different things. So we're allowed the 209 primers because our insurance allows it, but we don't let anything like the 9mm or the shotgun blank fires. Those aren't allowed on our site. Okay. A lot of times it also depends on how many ports are at the bottom, because if it's a single port going down, that can be very dangerous.
Yeah, it's basically just a gun at that point if something gets stuck in there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, it's the same reason why we banned the EG military and law enforcement flashbangs, because it's a metal tube and all that stuff just comes out the bottom. So if it goes off right here, it's like putting a blank up against your head and pulling the trigger.
Yeah, I don't know how they got away with that when selling that one to the general public.
They don't though. That's the thing. It's some other dealers that buy them and then sell them to the general public because they don't care.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That's good to know.
Mhm.
Very good to know. Oh, speaking of, if you want to talk about it, the vendors this weekend, that weekend, we're gonna have Amped as usual on site, and an odd one to me, but I've been reassured that they are in scope. Die is going to be vending.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got a whole new range of airsoft specific iPro stuff coming out. That
Nice.
not my cup of tea personally, but seeing the airsoft fashion show that is Bad Blood, I could see it working for a lot of people. It's very helmet friendly looking stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, I
Because
wear
my
super
wife,
low profile because I'm not out there with a helmet or any gear on. But yeah, it's very very helmet friendly stuff, which looks good.
so my wife, she was Wiener's XO
My
over the
wife.
game last weekend, and then she goes, she had so much fun. She goes, you know, you got to get me a kit now, right?
Don't
And
you have like
she likes
7?
the full. Well, nothing that fits her. I was like, it only took 7 years to get you to define your niche. So now I got to get her a full on dye mask set up because the one she had she wasn't thrilled with. It was an HK Army one, but she wasn't thrilled with it. So
Dude, Joker, try the I4. Slow
yeah, I know.
profile, fits great. Oh, love it.
She's got classes,
Is
so
it full lower and everything?
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the ones I'm talking about that they're going to be coming out with, they don't have a lower.
Oh,
It's got a nose guard and then these big bulbous eye pro. And the thing is, they look good. Like I said, not my cup of tea, but they look good. So if you are a tactical and a helmet wearer and you're looking for new eye pro, check it out because I mean, not to turn this into a commercial, but Dye is known in the paintball world for a reason. So it's not like it's a
it's
bad
known
product.
in airsoft as well in a lot of other
Sure.
regions, like definitely down south. Do you see that one from that chat from Ambius? How does one go about renting a whole bunkhouse for the weekend? I'm having a hard time reaching anybody. That's EMR.
Yeah, there's if you go to the EMR website, I think it's emreventpark.com. emreventpark.com. There'll be a form there for renting a bunkhouse. They could be all taken by now. I doubt it, but you're definitely going to want to get on that as soon as you can. They're really good about feedback and contacting people if you have questions. So, yeah, fill out the form and just expect some kind of contact, and you should be fine. And if the bunkhouses don't work, if they're fill up for whatever reason, get a camp spot. Camping is great. People love it. They do it every year. So,
Camping is the best part of airsoft events, anyway.
I agree. I absolutely agree because especially when you're winding down from Saturday, because we don't have any games Saturday night. Everybody's winding down. Just hang out at your camp, hang out in the staging area, and just be around everybody. It's part of the fun. So
hey, I like that guy's comment. The super chat. You guys are awesome. Thanks for thank you on behalf of us all.
Yay.
You're welcome. Super chat.
Nice.
Super chat.
What a guy.
So
That's one of our local field refs, actually.
Oh, is it?
perfect.
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. So do you want to show off the actual the screen of the computer as best you can? See people
Sure.
kind of what they're
Here,
looking
let me
for.
do a little
Dark
camera
Blood?
swap again.
Yeah.
Matt, are you good to go if I switch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So right now we just have a little demo thing set up just to show our logo since we didn't want to give away any of the gameplay stuff.
Yeah,
But,
Matt and I are working on
but-
a custom program for it. So
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this will be the terminal. We have the protective screen out, so it wouldn't have glare for the camera. But there will be a protective screen on there. We got a keyboard for input.
We've run this, well, we actually built this for a series of night games that we have been doing the last 3 months or so. And it's been shot at a lot and surprisingly survived pretty well. We have a bunch of different game modes that we've run on it. Each of these boxes has a couple buttons on it and can be captured for one of 2 teams. That's how we have it set up right now, but it's infinitely configurable. So we have it set up to where you press and hold the button for like 10 seconds, and that LED bar that you see on the top will slowly fill up like a progress bar, and then it'll start flashing once it's captured for one team or the other. And then each of the boxes has a little computer chip inside that records how much time during the game it's been captured for and for which team, and then sends that information back to the main computer in the big box, and the main computer scores everything and then spits out a log file that tells you who won.
And then I can check at any point during the game on my phone to see who's got, who's holding the points, whatever. So if we need to rebalance the game in flight or stuff like that. So, just try and make things easier for reffing. But yeah, it's really open-ended what we can do with it. So.
And this is all Matt, by the way. Matt is the electronics genius, and I just build some of the external stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to see some ham fist wearing gloves trying to type in a 10-digit code.
We've seen it a couple times. Yep.
Yeah. That was part of the fun. We definitely had some discussions about whether we wanted to have just big fat buttons or a full keyboard. Nani was really pushing for the keyboard. Like, you know what? Let's do it. It's gonna be fun to watch people struggle with it.
Well, it's a whole ass computer in there. You can't just have like 6 buttons. You got to have all the computer functionality.
Just one big key in the center.
There you go. Just a space bar.
Watching people try and type in a password while they're getting shot at, and
exactly.
It's a lot of fun.
We had we had a Fallout inspired game. God, almost 15 years ago, maybe. And it was very, very simple game, but like we had these foot lockers scattered around the field, and they were locked with a simple 3-digit combination lock, right? But to actually get the combination of the lock, you had to do a pretty simple Sudoku puzzle. And watching people losing their minds trying to figure out a Sudoku puzzle under fire, it can't be that difficult. But like one team, I think it was actually the team that I was running in that particular, we couldn't even get it. We spent the entire day trying to figure out this stupid puzzle. We couldn't do it. And like there was extra ammo hidden inside the box and everything. We couldn't get it open, all because we just couldn't figure out a puzzle. So yeah, you think it's simple, but no, when you're getting shot at by 100 people, and you can't think straight. It's again, it's part of what it is. I'm not saying that's real life because I don't have any experience to say that, but it sounds pretty real to me, trying to do something, that requires thought while not getting killed.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I almost forgot to get my hotel, so I got to get my hotel.
The printer beeped. I had to pull the stuff off the printer and start the next batch.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. So how many of you guys are going to be camping? Or are we all old people?
Old people.
We definitely are.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
I'm not camping.
Mark, you are though?
Yeah.
Hell no. Oh,
No,
wait,
no,
wrong
no.
Mark.
You staying at a campsite, or you staying in a bunk?
We did the bunkhouse last year, and I wasn't that thrilled with it. I wanted to be out, so I actually got 4 spots on the end, right there by the entrance to the field.
Oh,
So
nice.
We're going to spread out 2 tents in there, a pop-up, just so we can sit and park the vehicle. Bring in my son and one of his buddies. It'll be his first time there, so we're looking forward to see what his reaction is.
Awesome. Can't wait. I love new guys.
All right. That's done. I just got my hotel. So for
Nice.
Maryland.
Hey, well, you staying in the back of a truck, or you leaving the site?
Nah, I got a tent. Me and Chops, we camp. The rest of the guys go to hotels. So
See, they're the smart people. The smart people go to hotels.
I don't really.
Well, you don't like being in pain for multiple days after the event?
No.
I'm in pain multiple days after the event, anyways.
So
At
what do you
least
have
gonna
to lose by camping?
That's right.
Well,
My knees.
I have several things, right? I'm a very light sleeper, so all the noises around, no bueno. Especially some of the stuff that goes on out there. Forget about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a lot easier to get along with if you just go out and enjoy it. Just saying.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like the whole idea of a real bed with a hot
It's nice.
shower and a continental breakfast kind of wins.
Continental breakfast, not a real breakfast.
Oh, shut up.
So So this is the first year that I have been able to convince my wife to come to Bad Blood. She's not a player, but she's like, I think this is the year I start like doing stuff with you that you like to do. And I'm like, that's freaking awesome. She goes, I'll come with you. I'm not camping it, but I'll come with you and I'll cook. And I'm like, sold. You had me at you'll cook.
That reminds me, we did get this question.
Yes.
Is cooking allowed if you're camping? Yes, you can have a fire in a fire pit. You could probably get away with like a small Coleman or even like a kettle grill kind of thing off the ground. But yes, you can cook with a fire if you are camping. Just make sure you leave the site better than how you found it. So
Please. Last year I stayed, so I wanted to play Dead Blood, but there was so much trash that people left that that me and a couple of guys walked around and picked a whole bunch of it up during the day during Dead Blood. Please clean up after yourselves, guys. It's a lot of work, and nobody's getting paid to do it.
Is this before or after I came to your tent and found you half passed out?
After. That was when I woke up. Yeah.
I'm just loving the fact.
That's the reason I don't camp.
And EMR does have firewood for sale in the pro shop,
yes, they
as
do.
well as ice.
They do.
They are out of fire rings, though. Timmy confirmed that a few days ago. They are out of fire rings. So if that's your thing, bring one. They're not super expensive. Also, I mean, I found that little small kettle grills, they work as a good fire pit. You know,
anytime I camp,
it's off the ground, and they work. So that's what I use them for. So, but yeah, fires are allowed as long as you're safe. What's the rule? 1 car per campsite.
Yep.
That's a safety thing, really. Nobody needs cars driving in and out of those. Yeah, and if you don't need a car in your campsite, park it with the rest of the cars behind the bunkhouses, and you're good to go.
I'm loving the fact that I'm only 3.5 hours away now, as opposed to 20 hours away.
Yeah.
20 hours away.
Good.
So the video that we do like a couple of days leading up to it's not going to be with you in a car driving.
Well, maybe it will be. Depends on where I'm at, but no. I'll be driving up Friday morning. First thing, I'll get on the road, and I mean that's like I can say that now. It's like I'm only 3.5 hours away.
It feels good.
And then you go, I'm still 3.5 hours away.
No, that's hold on. 3.5 hours for me, that's a nothing drive. That's me going to Disney. That's nothing. You have to reserve a campsite. Yes.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Yes. It's on EMR's website. Click on the Bad Blood event. Scroll down. There's a big old block that says camping.
Yep.
Click that. You can do all your booking right there.
That's right.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but you guys are all right. Camping is what kind of makes events like this. If you've got the body for it, I don't. Camping is what makes these kind of things because you're around everybody else. You're all there for the right reason, having a good time. And then us old fogies, we get in our cars and we go to a restaurant and then pass out by 9:00 at night. So
not 9:00, but yeah, I'm gonna try the dragged away from me this year.
Okay, fine. 9:30. So
no, usually I'm up late. It's just a matter of I need my peace and quiet.
Yeah, you're not gonna get peace and quiet. Even when everybody's asleep, you're not gonna get peace and quiet out there.
Even when you have an RV, there's no peace and quiet because those walls are not as thick as you think they are, and you can hear shit all around. So,
oh, really? I've never actually been in an RV.
Yeah, the walls aren't that thick. So
sorry, Mr. Bougie, never been in an RV.
Parents never took me camping either. So I started doing all this stuff.
I rented one.
Okay.
It was only like $150 a day or whatever.
That's not even that bad compared to a hotel room.
Hmm.
No,
yeah,
the
the
mileage
hotel-
is what killed us because there was like 6 of us driving up, but we drove it up from Florida. It was a fun road trip, but at the same time, it was, yeah. Um, we slept well. I mean, it was a good experience, but the walls are not as thick as you think they are.
when I was coming home from Texas a couple years ago, driving back to New York, stopped at a rest stop, and there was somebody there who had one of those like tour bus style RVs, like people live in this year round kind of thing.
Class
And
A's.
I had to be that guy, and I actually asked him the gas mileage on that thing, and he looked me dead in the face and he said 7 miles a gallon. No,
Oof.
I don't know who can afford that. So
The
it was
people that
easily
can
a 50
afford
gallon thing.
Yeah, the
those,
same
'cause-
person that can afford a $500,000 live in a camper all year round camper.
Yeah.
yeah, or at least 250,000.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not cheap.
They're not cheap. Yeah. So it's crazy. I don't know. I mean, yes, if it's your home, I get it, but like, I can't see how people can afford it. Okay.
Air refills are going to be right inside the pro shop.
Yeah. And it's included in the cost of the ticket. So air is free all weekend in the pro shop at EMR. So again, it's another one of those for $50. You can't knock it. Oh geez.
Oof.
Yeah, you
Ow.
you need to get a new car. That's crazy.
For batteries, bring a generator.
Yeah, again, I said this in the Discord earlier today, but obviously not everybody saw it. My rule of thumb, right, is always assume where you're going has nothing, right? So assume that there's nowhere to charge, there's nowhere to get water. You got to bring everything you need. That being said, there are power outlets in the staging area. If you can actually get to use one for more than 15 minutes, I can't promise anything. So assume you're going to have to bring as many batteries as you feel you're going to need for 2 days, 3 days worth of play.
Also, car adapters are a thing.
Yeah.
They charge hella slow, but they are a thing.
Yeah, because you got to convert the voltage or something, right?
Right.
Yeah. So now we're just talking about trucks. So we've
Yeah,
strayed, people.
Yeah, that's why I always just bring a battery bag with me, and I have like 4 or 5 batteries with me in case one goes down.
You can't even consider that a truck because it's a hybrid. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
You Prius with a bed.
And thing is, batteries these days, I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't bought a battery in quite some time, but they can't be that expensive.
They're not.
Well, it depends on what you're getting.
I mean, get 4 batteries now, charge them, you're good to go. So
I've cobbled together a small solar setup, and cheap stuff, Harbor Freight, little 100-watt panel, an extra car battery converter, and I leave that thing attached to my Jeep and charges that battery all day, and then using the car plug-ins. There's plenty of ways to keep things running without a big outlay.
oh yeah.
That's what that thing is right there. It's actually a solar panel.
Oh, I was wondering about that actually.
Cool.
All right.
I just haven't used it. The other batteries are if I bring one of those batteries that you guys can't see on camera, they're huge. They're massive, and they'll actually run everything for like a week. I'm gone.
Wow.
Do you have power up there yet? Or are you still
No.
running on generators?
I'm still on generator, and I'm not happy. But
So
I did buy another house in Crescent on Wednesday.
Like in town?
It's right down the road. It's 5
it have
bedrooms.
power?
It has power, water, sewer. It's 5 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, and guess how much I paid for it?
No.
Sub
52K.
400,000.
Huh?
52K.
No. Does it have floors? Does it have a roof?
It does. It does.
I don't believe you.
How's the foundation?
Yes.
And the foundation is, you should see the beams. They're like this big around that for the floor beams. It was built in 1894.
It was made by the
So
Amish.
you have
Yeah.
2 plug 110 outlets.
No, the house is the house is actually in good shape. I mean, it needs a lot of work. It's dated as all hell. There's only been 2 owners, so you could imagine.
Knob and tube with braided wires.
No, that's all been removed. They did update all the electrical. Because I checked that. So
It's got lead pipes.
no, they're copper, guys. They're copper.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Lead-based paint on every wall.
No, worse, it's wood paneling.
Oh, all right. I think we've run ourselves ragged here. So, any last words, Nesbitt?
If you're not drinking water right now, I'm gonna beat you.
Let me play it.
Why are you dehydrated? Because not sir. I'll tell you why. Because you're not filling the goddamn water.
Always have to do it. I feel it's necessary. Yeah, drink water now. You know.
Herd the kittens.
Hey, well, what did you say earlier today in the Discord? What was it? Hydrate or dihydrate? Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't need a repeat of what it was 2 years ago, where we had like 24 heat cats in the first like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad.
And scientifically proven, alcohol does not count as hydration.
Nor does Monster or
hold on a second.
Celsius or any of those.
Flag on the play. Don't tell me Monster's not hydration, sir.
It's not. It's nothing but caffeine.
It is not
it's a dehydrator.
Adequate hydration. How's that? Is that better?
I'll take that.
Yeah. Anya and Matt, any final thoughts before we end for the night?
No, I think that's about it. We're hella excited.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us talk about all our shit.
Yeah, well, it's your first time, so you're in for a very rude awakening.
Oh boy.
Joker, what's going on with you next couple weeks?
Next couple of weeks, I fly to Airsoft Palooza, which if you're an airsofter, you guys got to make at least one trip to Houston for this place. Check out Houston High Grounds, the EVIX Outpost store there. It's absolutely fantastic. 2 weeks after that, we have Geigerlands, or no, a week after that we have Geigerlands. Then I have like a week off in the month of June. So the prison's rocking and rolling. We just had a great game up here, and of course, I'm looking forward to for Bad Blood, man. It's one of the things. So, we don't stop moving.
Awesome, Mark. What do you got going on?
Just getting ready, getting the school year finished up, getting things prepped for Bad Blood. Can't wait to see everybody.
Yeah, can't wait too. And AWOL, what about you?
We don't need to hear from him.
Wow. Okay. I got nothing. Hydrate.
So we really didn't need to hear from you. Gotcha.
Yeah. Ouch. My feelings are hurt.
So just get we don't shoot 2 games in a row.
All right, everybody. Just want to know, my name's Ian. These are my friends, and this is Bad Blood.